Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. Okay, I'm in. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right, give him a few.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Tremendous.
Well, that's good.
Let's see.
I have to drive to St. Mary's and it's like driving Colorado.
Oh, we've got my nephew's coming in to visit from the 4th to the 10th. And we wanted to lend them our car because we they It's up St. Mary's. I'm sure, but just, wanted to leave a car up there for them. So we were driving up there and we forgot how long it takes to get up there.
Oh, yeah, it's a while.
It's just kind of like tack on like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I went up there this summer for a festival and I haven't been there in a long time.
Weren't you just like, oh, it's around the corner?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Next
just down the
corner.
road.
Maybe it's the next corner. Yeah. But that was that we dropped the car off there and then we made it back in the nick of time. But it was one of those things where we didn't allow enough time because we forgot how long it takes to get to St. Mary's. Unbelievable.
Well, Anshell's trying to get on. I think Beth called in.
Beth is here. I see her on the participant list.
Yeah,
And
I don't see her on the videos. Maybe she called in.
Colorado Mountain Lady. Who's Colorado Mountain Lady?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like I'm on. Why am I on twice?
I don't know. The link you sent me says it had your name, so I had to put my name in there.
Okay, that's fine.
But then it took your name. But thank you for sending it to me twice.
Sure.
I have no idea why it did that. I put my name in there and it still came up with your name.
Oh, who knows?
Hi.
Will you pass me my bottle?
You're what? Oh,
I'll be Steve for today.
I can maybe change your name. Hold on.
Yay.
Who do you want to be?
Who do you want to be?
I'll be Anshel.
What?
I know, right? That's
What?
okay.
ANSHEL.
I know how. I was just thinking if
Well,
you want to
some
be
people
somebody
don't.
famous.
Well, some people call me, they make the mistake and think I'm like Ansel Adams. And I'm like, no, that was a great guy, but I'm not him.
Okay, so you do have one person who wants to speak during audience business. So you know.
Okay, and then Beth you need to make Beth an attendee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
Oh, Beth is saying you need to cross me over from attendee to panelist.
Yep.
Beth Luther.
There she is.
And Mary.
You guys are really magical with the things. I'm
After
not.
like
I know
6
other
weeks
things.
of training.
I know other things.
Yeah. You've
I
got
feel
a
your
quorum.
pain.
You can start if you want.
Cool.
All right. Let me share my screen.
Thanks.
All right. Parks and Recreation Commission, Town of Georgetown, regular meeting scheduled Thursday, March 3rd, 2022, 6 p.m. Virtual meeting due to COVID-19. I thought COVID-19 was over.
too.
Not yet.
Notice an agenda for regular meeting. This meeting is by conference call only. The town hall will not be open to the public for this meeting. Parks and Recreation Commission will attend the meeting electronically as permitted by the open meetings law. Meetings can be watched live www.townofgeorgia.us. Go to government, then recordings of the meetings. These meetings are also archived on the website. If you would like to leave a comment, please call 303-569-2555 extension 2 or email townclerk@townofgeorgetown.us. We will give you details regarding this meeting. Call to order. Roll call. Chairman Steve Calamani here. Vice Chairman Tom Paxton. Members Beth Luther,
Here,
Daniel Owen, Brady Scott, Anshel Bomberger,
Here.
BOS Representative Rob Connell,
Here.
and alternate Mary Bernal.
here,
Agenda approval.
I'll move to approve the agenda of Thursday, March 3rd, 2022 as presented.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Agenda
Aye.
approved. Minutes approved. Looks like they're unavailable.
Oh, they are? Oh,
It says,
well, I sent them in, but we could do it next time.
okay,
Okay. let me
audience
see-
business.
Yeah, let me see if I can move her over here.
Okay,
Can't really figure out how to do it while you're sharing your screen.
I can stop sharing.
Would you?
Or exit your
Yeah.
full screen.
There I
Susan.
am. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. I'm trying.
You're magical. You can do it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, you're on for audience business. Colorado Mountain Lady at yahoo.com.
Now she's muted. You're muted now.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I thought it would show up differently. Apologize for taking so long. Last time when the meeting didn't happen, I was gonna talk and ask people to be really careful about okaying the parks general plan and specifically Strauss Park. I have heard since that there is some plan to try to keep it Strauss Park close to what it is now. I think it's even more important that we all be aware that every time we drive the I-70 corridor, we're being infringed upon by all the, Denver's coming this way. And we really, really need to put our foot down at this point so it doesn't get any worse than it is now. I realize that there are tons and tons of problems involved with housing and all sorts of things. But in order for us to maintain our quality of life, it's really, really important that we don't allow too much modernization and stuff to happen right now, because this is a crux point. Anyhow, I realize you're Parks and Rec and can't do as much as, say, for example, the Board of Selectmen, but I'm doing my best there. Oh, by the way, I am here as a person, not as a selectman. I'm just here to talk. I love this county. I love Georgetown. We need to defend our values because we're getting overrun by them there city folks. Thank you. And please don't let Strauss get modernized, and please really look at what they did for the master plan, because DHM is a big high roller company, and they sent us what amounts to their third string guy who is more involved with trying to get good reviews from them and move up in the company. He didn't do a good job for Georgetown. Every time I went to a meeting about the parks and we'd bring up all sorts of points about what wouldn't work that would work down in town, he duly note them, and then the next time come back and either not have remembered to do anything about that on his plans, or have some other thing that doesn't fit with Georgetown. So please don't just automatically okay this thing. It gets a C grade at best, and I think it's actually a total fail. And I realize we've wasted a heck of a lot of money on it, but it's better to waste the money than waste the town and our lifestyle. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm going to share my screen again. All right. Well, that's audience business. And I'll continue. Members of the audience will have 5 minutes to present any matter of concern to the commission. No official action may be taken at this time. Those viewing on television may phone in comments to 303-569-2555, extension 2. Old business, old new business. Parks Tech, Kevin. I haven't seen Kevin in a while. He's
Yeah.
not working in town. So no report. Parks Master Plan. Looks like no report on that either. Strauss Park refresh. We had a meeting, was it 2 weeks ago?
Mhm.
And we gave the approval to move forward with the changes of material and for the slight redesign of the booths, specifically in the corner. I thought that meeting went well, and I actually think it's going to work out very well. We're going through pretty quick.
Yeah.
Parks amenities. This is for Beth.
Yeah. Am I allowed to share screen or?
Yes, you will. Let me just stop sharing.
Okay.
And you go ahead.
All right. Let me see if I can find what I want. Let's start here. Okay. I sent you guys all a copy of our budget that we submitted. And I can send it to you again if you don't have it. But I kind of was wanting us to think about kind of a work plan for 2022. I mean, obviously Strauss Park is going to be the priority, but we do have dollars in our budget for other things. A couple of things I was thinking about was I don't think we ever finished doing the surveys of the parks. And I really think we need to get that documented and recorded with the clerk's office. As you know, we've seen a couple of our parks get encroached by next door neighbors or, just become like overnight parking for campers and stuff like that. And I want to sort of protect our stuff and not let anybody kind of move in and take over, Meadows Park as their driveway. So I wanted to resurrect that discussion. Susan, is Steve still in place as our town administrator, or have they made any moves on that?
No,
I don't have the slightest idea.
no, they haven't. They have not yet. Nothing
Okay.
anyway. I think Steve is still, supposed to be knee deep in the hoopla.
Okay. If you guys are okay, I can push an email to him
Sure.
and just say, hey, let's
Oh,
get
well.
those surveys cranked up.
Steve's the boss.
Okay. And, I recommended or suggested, and I'm not married to this design right here, but just doing some kind of a la natural, fence border around our properties based on the survey. Just so people know, that these are public parks and, don't camp here overnight, that kind of stuff. And
The other
I'm
thing-
not,
The
go
other
ahead.
thing too is this post and rail is really good for just tacking up like a screen, for like dogs and stuff like that. And it's it wears really well. It's pretty durable and probably a good idea if you're gonna like set some boundaries.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
you can manipulate it.
Yeah. No, I think that's
Banners.
awesome.
That's ad space. We could have banners on it.
Yeah.
Beth can
so-
do lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we can have Kevin decorate those for us in the holidays. But anyway, if you guys are still okay with proceeding with the surveys, I could push on Steve a little bit and just say, hey, can we start this project again? And, as you can see here in our maintenance general, we do have 30,000. I was hoping Kevin was going to be here so we could sort of get an update on what part or pieces of his equipment are in crappy shape and need to be replaced. We knew the lawnmower was getting old, so we were a little worried about that. We also had 25 grand in trees. I think that most of our trees are done in City Park, with the exception of some small cottonwoods. But, you know, I think we should, you know, look at maybe using some of this money, you know, for parks updates and things like that, or this maybe towards the survey. So I just wanted to kind of remind us of these dollars. And so we got 30K in maintenance general, and then we have 10 in maintenance equipment. And this is where we were thinking about taking the new lawnmower out of. I think we're updated on all of our trash cans and things like that. So I was kind of thinking of the survey, and then I have a list. And
That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Beth.
okay. And I can't remember. I think it's been like 3 years since we had Foster's Place touched up. And what I mean by that is, you know, we'll get the you know, kind of property maintenance crews to go in there, kind of blow out the sand back into the sandbox, and then also reseal the wood. Because I think, you know, nothing's been done to it for like 3 years. And I think the repair and maintenance plan that was given to us by the people who built Foster's Place, the Knox family and everything, I think the directions they gave us were, you know, every couple of years you need to go in there, reseal that wood, check all of the chains and attachments, and just make sure everything is solid. You know, we got kids playing there every day. We want to make sure it stays safe and in good shape. So, and then let's see. I did the only other thing I thought about were maybe some like park. I mean, we have the master plan that says, hey, here's what we're thinking about for this park, and here's what we're thinking about for this park in the future at some time. But maybe it might be worthwhile to do like a formal design plan for, say, Greenway Park. You know, we talked about putting the little pump track in there and cleaning up the trailways through there, you know, trimming back the debris and the overgrown willows and everything. And maybe, you know, we take a deeper dive at the plan for one of those parks, because when Strauss is done, we need to be ready to move to the next park. And I mean, usually you can get these design plans for the parks for about 10K. I mean, it's not construction drawings, but it's a formal deeper dive landscape architecture type plan. So I didn't know if you guys had any priorities that you wanted to look at first. You know, the first two I had thought of were Greenway Park and Meadows Park. We've talked at Meadows about obviously retaining the tennis court, but turning the basketball court into a skate park, and maybe adding some little kid swing sets or something to make it a multi-use park. So those were just kind of the 3 items I thought of to sort of plan for the summer and the construction season, and utilizing the money just to prepare for the future, and also to catch up Foster's Place on its biannual maintenance. So I didn't know what you guys
Okay.
thought about that.
I think it's a good idea to move forward with the surveys
Yeah,
and see if Kevin needs a new lawnmower.
yeah. The other thing I looked at, and we talked about this before, and I don't know if you guys are like, hell no, but I saw, you know, I've seen a lot of parks putting in these concrete games because they're super durable, and, you know, they're too heavy to steal. And, you know, they just give people other stuff to do at our parks, you know, besides picnic. You know,
What
we
were
put
they?
in,
What did you say? they were?
they're concrete games.
Concrete
they're-
games. Got it.
Yeah. Can you see this picture from the internet or no?
You'd have to
No.
scroll through it. You're still on the fence.
Oh, okay. Let me do a new share. Hold on. Let's see.
It's your share, actually.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
this-
Oh, got
Okay,
it. Got it.
so-
Right.
it's like a concrete cornhole game. You know, we put the horseshoe pit in at Whirland Park. And, you know, when it's nice out, I see people playing all the time. And I don't know if what you guys think about this, you know, maybe adding a couple of these at some of the parks to generate spreading out of people, so that not everybody's at City Park and not everybody's at Whirland Park. but maybe they go to the Meadows Park and play cornhole or something like that. They have foosball, but I got worried about that because of pieces disappearing. And they have concrete shuffleboard. Just a couple of ideas. And then the other one was, the concrete like ping pong table.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's,
Stop it.
concern of loss of pieces, but I think we've done really good with the horseshoes, and maybe if we, attach like just a goodie bag underneath the table and leave the paddles and the balls in there, maybe, those aren't too expensive to replace if we need to. But I don't know, I just wanted to get you guys kind of thinking about some stuff, and, I don't know.
Ping pong. I want to see
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah. So I've been looking online at a couple of these things and just the new waves of recreation and what people are doing in parks and how they keep parks vital and relevant. And I thought maybe, some of this stuff might be worth thinking about.
That one that the one that you're circling with your mouse, it looks like it has an area for someone that has an immobility impairment, and they can
Yeah.
put the wheelchair underneath there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I like
This one's-
that. It's
Yeah, it's
inclusive.
really, so I would invite you to, just go on Google and type in, concrete games or cement games and just see what's out there. I mean, they have, park benches, and they have chess tables and Chinese checkers.
Oh, I
uh,
thought
back-
that was a Jewish sign.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And, think about not only these games, but maybe where they could live,
Sure.
I love that idea.
Yeah, I just, I think when I priced them, they're probably between 5,000 and 10,000, but they're not going anywhere. And even in our brutal weather, they're durable. So
Yeah, no kidding. I made it concrete.
yeah. So yeah, that's just all I kind of wanted to share with you guys, and just, let you think about it. And
I love that idea.
I just, yeah.
Love it, love it, love it.
Yeah, I
Can you
just,
send that to us again, Beth?
oh, the pictures and stuff.
Yes, just email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send you the
couldn't-
links.
I couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah. I'll send you the links and everything, and you guys can do your own digging and just see if you see anything that looks kind of cool. I was just trying to, keep our parks vibrant.
Yep.
So,
And sorry, I was
Yeah.
off about 5 minutes. I lost connection. I have an issue with my internet.
okay.
It came back.
So, but I will send you some links and you guys can look around.
Sounds good.
Great. Thank you.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. Parks member renewals. Me, Beth, and Paxton.
Oh,
What does that mean exactly?
That we can get out of it if we want to.
But as a
Oh,
board of
please.
selectmen, I
Don't
like
race
vote
to
you
the
back
door.
in. So you're just when you think you're free, I reel you back in.
yeah.
I think what we want here is for somebody to make a motion for each of these three people to retain their
The membership,
from the Parks.
you know, I
Committee.
would like to make that motion. I, Rob Connell of the Board of Selectmen, make the motion to renew the Calabani, Luther, and Paxton positions on the board of the Parks and Rec.
I second that.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Hi.
Okay.
So we kind of, we took, Tom isn't really here to say, yeah, I want to stick around, but
You know, that's why he would come to more meetings. Maybe
That's why he
we
wanted to
really
leave
ought to let
today.
him know that he did have an out and we voted him in.
This meeting was Tom's idea. I was going to cancel it because we met 2 weeks ago and he wanted to meet. Where is
I
he?
so You do have to stay on schedule. It's true. Plus, if you don't meet, I don't get paid. So there's that.
Yeah,
Baby needs a new pair of shoes.
I see. I think Mary has a question.
Oh, Mary.
Did we need to approve Beth's idea about getting the surveys done?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh, good
Isn't that
question.
just on staff direction? No.
I would think so. I mean, if you know, I mean, if some of you guys were like, no, and some of you were yes.
I
Then
think
I
if
would
we're
say-
appropriating funds, I think if we're appropriating funds or
Yeah,
maybe legislating you know, some sort of a policy or an ordinance, then yeah. But I don't believe if you're just gonna write up a survey and are you gonna go over it with us and before you send it out?
yeah. So, well, you know what? You have a great idea, Rob. What if we do a motion that says something like, approved to spend up to like $7,000. I'm totally making this up. I think the surveys are probably about $3,000 each. So, I would say, you know, approve the expenditure of up to, you know, $6,000 or $9,000 to complete 3 surveys of 3 different parks in Georgetown. And
It's 3?
I can work with Steve to do an RFP or something, or maybe we just directly contact 3 surveyors and see what their numbers are.
Did you have 3 parks in mind?
Yeah, I was just thinking, Greenway and Meadows. And Strauss Park is pretty easy, and Worland and City are pretty easy. What are our other ones? I'm trying to think.
Triangle?
Which one?
Triangle?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a great one.
Small?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's
So-
pizza park, but there's not like, those are picnic tables.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Well,
know most,
we should get them surveyed and then we can. Yeah, let's start that way.
Susan, do you want us to do a motion and,
How would we word that?
Okay, so yes, are you gonna say up to $3,000 per park, $4,000 per park?
or I would just say, I would do a
Per
total, let's
survey.
do a total of like 6,000
6,000.
and see how many parks we can get.
There you go.
For
Insert
now.
or
Let's do that for now, yeah.
parks. All right, somebody make that motion, Rob.
Well, all right, I make a motion for $6,000 to be used for the surveys conducted for each of the parks, or as many as parks as we can, with regard to, what were the surveys about?
Just boundaries.
Their boundaries.
Boundaries, sorry, fencing.
Their
I'm on the
Okay.
tables. I'm on the tables.
location. Yeah. Okay, Rob made the motion.
I second it.
Thank you.
All approved.
Hi.
Hi.
Aye.
Aye.
Right.
Good.
Motion approved.
That'll work.
Thanks,
I'll-
Beth.
I'll write
Yeah,
it
Mary-
somehow. It'll make
Mary,
sense.
did you have another question?
Sorry for my lack of eloquence.
Go ahead, Mary.
No, I think that was all. I just want to make sure that got cleared up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mary.
No, that
Do
was
I
a
have
great
to
idea.
unraise my hand somehow? Lower hand, yep, I found it. Lower hand.
Just giving us all a high five.
Yeah, we're all still learning. So
Well,
Awesome.
kind of a quick meeting. Anything else we want to talk about tonight or bring up next month? Because I
I
could
just
add-
love the way love the way the ice rink's been used. I think
Oh.
that's,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That
So
was a fun
awesome.
event a few weeks ago.
awesome. It's so great. So yeah. That
Right.
festival was packed. It was
Wasn't it?
fantastic. Yeah.
I drove by it and I had to go to work and I was so jealous because I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It was closed down right in front there. They had a food truck. It was tremendous. It looked fun. I wish I could have stopped and partaked, but I couldn't.
Yeah. No, it was cool. I checked it out and all the food smelled really good.
I'll bet. I'll bet.
I missed it, yeah. I will maybe tell Jen, at town hall, just to invite Greg or
Steve Robin?
no,
Greg,
parks technician,
Kevin.
Kevin,
Gregory.
thank you, Kevin Gregory, to invite him to these meetings. Maybe he just forgets. I mean, it's once,
Yeah.
so he might just,
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Steve, maybe we could ask him for our next meeting to share some repair and maintenance or update ideas for each of the parks that, for the summer.
Okay,
And maybe update us on his equipment and what condition it's in.
I could send him an email and ask him those questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Did we also need to approve doing Foster's Place and seeing if the lawnmower needed to be fixed or updated or maintenance?
I think we'll check with Kevin first on the lawnmower.
And I will try and get a price or something for Foster's Place, and we can approve that next time, because I don't think they can do that wood sealant unless it's a certain temperature.
Yeah, we
So-
got
yeah.
another month out.
Great question though. So,
All right.
Cool.
Thanks, everyone. Motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
so moved.
All right, all in favor.
Aye.
I
Bye.
All right, thanks, everyone. See you next
Thank you,
month.
Steve, for sending that
Thanks.
link twice.
Yes,
Bye.
thank
You're
you.
welcome. Bye.
Bye.